Welcome back to the channel. So it's time to start on old Duke here. Duke the Suburban. Welcome to the house garage. Not everybody gets to have a Suburban in their living room, but it's what we have for now until we get the house built. And it's cool, whatever. So here's old Duke. The parts have been coming. We went to Heelmeyer's the other day. One of my buddies gave me a center console from like a 93-ish Chevy. It's right here. And then I was at Heelmeyer's, and then I found this one out of like a 97, 98. And I think I'm gonna go with that one. I got it all apart, just fluffed it all up. It's all cleaned up. And I put the bracket in, I'll show you that inside. It's gonna pop right in. There's a piece of plywood between the seats. Bloop, bolted in, good to go. So I'm gonna go with that one. It fits in, it's a little narrower, and it fits in better in between the seats. That one there from the like early 90s critter here, that one squished the seats together. So this one tends to fit a little better, so I'm gonna go with that one. But we've been gathering parts. So I got a Coverl Dash pad. It came in broken, but they're super cool. Got a new one coming for that. New taillights, I put them in, look at that. Like $7 on Rock Auto. And these things fit like a glove. They're beautiful. And they were like $7 a piece. So that's on there. We got that squared away. What else are we gonna do? Radiator. So I had to get a radiator. The one that was in old Duke here was leaking like a sieve. So we're gonna hop on this new radiator. Another Rock Auto special. Got this aluminum critter. Let me open you up here. So I got this aluminum critter. It's got the plastic tanks. Hopefully it's good. I don't know. But this one here was leaking like a sieve. It was leaking at the water neck. And then over here it was leaking real bad. It was pouring out down through in here. So you can see it still. There's coolant all over the place in there. But we'll get that replaced. So first order, we got to get this thing mechanically sound. Replace the radiator. I did the plugs. We'll clean up under here. We got to clean this up. All under here is all cocky. You can see they had some kind of a bug deflector. You can see, let me bring in. See, they had a bug deflector in here. It's all nasty. So we're gonna sand this up. I figure I'll paint up to that silver line, right across. We'll clean that up, OSFO it, and then prime and paint it. Same with that brake booster. We gotta OSFO and paint that thing because that thing's cocky looking. Then we're gonna hop inside. We'll get this console in, and then right here, you can see through the windshield. The old dash pad, I just chopped that out because we're gonna have that Coverl thing, and we gotta get rid of all that crispified stuff so that Coverl will fit over it. So I'm just gonna put new speakers in the front because they're definitely baked by the Texas sun. I'm gonna take care of the mirrors, the Flopagapa mirror on the other side. And we have a radio coming. So we're gonna replace that radio with one that works. Take that crazy thing off the steering column for the lock. We got a few other things. So check these out. I got these cool emblems. So when they painted this silver, I don't know if you can see it. I'm not sure if you can see it, but under the paint, you can actually see the adhesive under there. So I'm gonna put them right over where they used to be. And we got the ones with the blue stripe. Thought they looked pretty cool, so we'll stick them on. Well, let's get to work. Let's take care of this radiator. We'll throw the center console in. Then we'll figure out where we're gonna go next. I got parts of stuff, boxes of stuff all over. Oh, we got floor mats from Mr. Heelmeyer's. We gotta scrub them up. So we got a lot to do. Let's dive in. Let's take care of that radiator, and then we'll move to the interior. Yeah, okay, let's go. We're gonna get this critter on the road. All right, so let's get the center console in. I keep walking by here and tripping over it. So we'll pop this in here real quick. I screwed down the back bracket. It's just a little L bracket. I'll take you in and show you. So that's all it is. So I just screwed that down. There's plywood under here. So we'll get the console, put it in, and then it just slides forward. We'll put a couple screws in there. It'll be good to go. We need to put these on too before I lose them or break them. So let's take care of that. All right, let's get this console in here. Let's get this bad dog in here. Get myself in. Look at that, fits like a glove. Open this baby up. And that's it. See the little clippy there? It's got like it pinches it down in between here. It's got to give it a wiggle, wiggle. Oh. Just like that. Easy. Okay, so we just got to take this and slide it in. I think I might have tightened it down too much. It's gonna go though. There we go. All right, so that's it. So I'll throw 2 screws in right here. Okay, throw some drywall screws in here. Move into these outer ones. Oh yeah, that's much more better. There it is. Just put the guts back in it and we'll be all set. Thing of beauty. All right, let's put those stickers on. Get them out of the way before I break them. All right, so we're gonna put these sexy stickers back on. And I cleaned this with wax and grease remover, also known as lacquer thinner. So I'm just kind of use where they scraped up the paint getting the stickers off as a guide. Here's my old micrometer eye here. Whoop, there it is. Look at that. That dresses it up. Looks better than that gouged up paint under there. Sweet. Awesome. Granny got me those on, I think, Amazon for just a few bucks. Love it. All right, we're gonna go do the other side, and then we gotta take that radiator out. So we'll see you at the radiator. All right, let's go. All right, let's see if we can get this radiator the heck out of here. At least get this replaced. Should be pretty straightforward. I'm not sure about this Rock Auto thing. Aluminum radiator, I don't know much about them. Fingers crossed they'll be all right. Bloop, let that pee in there. All right, we're good. Drain this critter. I'd really like to put one of these serpentine setups on old Fred out there. I guess I got to find a donor Vortec here, one of these, whatever it is. It's a Survivor car. It's perfect. All right, we got that off. So I'm thinking about painting these rally wheels. So I got brand new tires on this thing. And I don't really, have an extra couple grand laying around right now because I paid too much for this thing to begin with to put different wheels and tires on it. So we got to paint the rally wheels. So I'm kind of debating, should we paint them black, the insides? And then I was thinking red. Then I was thinking like a dark blue might be cool. That would go with that little sticker that we just put on. I don't know. Maybe we should just get some paint and give a little, like a test, see what it looks like. Let's take this baby out and we'll take a peek at it. Maybe. A new friend coming soon. Boy, this thing's heavy. You can see it was kind of, oh, stop peeing there. You're not supposed to pee there. Stop. Okay. Only a slight mess. Not a big deal. So you can kind of see where it was leaking. All down through the top, peeing all the way down there, all the corrosion. So it was leaking pretty bad. So hopefully this new one is good and will work. Let's put this critter off to the side for now. We'll grab this fancy aluminum one and drop it in place. There's something down inside the fender here. What in God's creation? What is this? Power steering fluid? Prestone power steering fluid. I guess you keep it in the fender. All right, let's get that radiator. All right, let's just drop it in. Well, it fits on the rubber grommets, so that's a good sign. It's like way shorter. I mean, the fittings are right, but by golly, it's like 2-3 inches shorter. It's interesting, and it's way narrower. I guess this is what you get when you buy stuff from Rock Auto. How are we gonna jury rig this thing in here now? Look at that. Oh my goodness gracious me. What to do? I do not know. So I came up with a temporary solution. We gotta get another radiator because this one just, it ain't right. It ain't right, but we gotta get this thing on the road, and I can't send this thing back because our crazy dogs decided that the box would have been a good snack. So they ate the box, at least half of it. So I'm kind of stuck with this thing. So I kind of made some temporary brackets out of some aluminum I had laying around. I just bend them into a little Z action. And this is just kind of to hold it back, and I'm gonna do the old pull it back, boom, some Tech screws into the core support. You stay there. It is a really hokey, but it's gonna work for now. Good old Tech screws. Okay, we're in. Okay. In the electrical industry, we call that butchery and barbarism. Let's see if we can get this shroud back in here. Fucos is on. I guess we go get some coolant, fill it up, see if it leaks. So I'd almost forgotten, we got to change the water neck because it was leaking, well, the gasket at least. So took the bolts off, and you got to remember, these intakes are aluminum, and that steel bolt in there, they kind of corroded together. So I had to work it up, down, up, down, up, down. Sounds like a Morgan Wallen song. And then squirt some PB blaster in there. I'd work it down, back up again, down, back up again. He filmed that right here in Orange Beach too, that video. But let me show you. This, let me show you here. So this hole here was the one that really gave me grief. This one came out no problem, but this one was bad, but it was leaking here, it was leaking down there. So we got it out now. And the bolt is right here. And you can see how gnarly it is, and it even pulled up a bunch of aluminum as I was pulling it out. But I worked on this sucker for like an hour. Didn't want to break it in there, that would have been really bad. So I'll run a tap in there, both of them, make sure the threads are clean. But right now I got to run into town, get some Permatex because my Permatex is dried up. So I'm going to grab that and then come back and we'll get this baby back together. All right, we'll see you in a few. Time to pay attention to this hood a little bit. So I'm going to paint from here underneath. Let me show you. See, it's all cocky, that lip. So we're going to paint to that silver edge. Just paint from that silver edge down. And then I want to sand this out, some like 1500. The same here where it's all road rashed. Just so we can make it look somewhat presentable. That just drives me crazy. So let's sand this down. We'll clean it up with some lacquer thinner. And then we're just going to hit it with Rust-Oleum and call it good. It'll be better than looking at that rust. So let's try to butcher this in and make it look decent. I got some 320. And I'm just going to lightly hit that edge, like really lightly. Because it's all full of chips and everything here, so that's fine. That's good. Let's get some lacquer thinner. We'll just clean this up with some lacquer thinner, tape it off, and then we'll bust out the Rust-Oleum. If you watch any of my other videos, I got a thing for lacquer thinner. Kind of cleans everything up. You just got to be careful because it likes to eat stuff too. But it works great. Getting off tough stains, all kinds of good stuff. Okay, that's good. Let's get some tape on it. We've got the high performance enamel. It says it right there. Let's see what we can do with it. Do a little practice foo-foo here. Oh yeah, looking good already. Much better. We say that mucho better. Okay. Hey gang, we're back at it. So the other night I was painting this and we were going to town and all that jazz. And the whole time my camera died. So I'll show you what we did. Like I was saying, we taped it off at that gray mark, came right across here, painted that up. If you can see, that scuff is gone. So it's not perfect, but it's good for now. Later on, when it warms up, hopefully we can strip this hood, do it right. And I want to paint the hood black. And then the other day I was fussing with the back and I noticed a piece of weather stripping hanging on the barn door. Well, the passenger side barn door, the bottom is gone, like rotted out, gone. So either I gotta take the door off, patch it in, or get new doors. I'm thinking getting new doors because the back is, you can see body work was done on both back doors. So I'm on the hunt for 2 new back doors, and at that time, paint them black, and at the same time, paint the hood, foo-foo that side in. But this is a good little touch-up for now. So that's good. We're all back together here. It's running fine. So anyway, that's that for now. Let's hop inside because I want to get this new radio in. I've got it on my desk all pre-wired, ready to go so we can get that radio in. And the new Coverl Dash pad came in. So we'll get that Coverl Dash pad on here and see how it looks. Let's see how this thing comes out. So this is a little unorthodox, but seeing we're changing this dash pad out, I gotta cut the rest of this out. We'll do that in a few. But while I had this one out, I wanted to try, so I cut the little tab here. Boop. And I got these nice little Pioneer replacement speakers. So this connector is supposed to plug right in. Looks like it. Yep. Maybe. Yeah, there it goes. So plug right in. We're going to put these bad dogs right in here. And they actually fit. 2 screws. The factory had 3, but these have 2. So we'll put the 2 back in. And that's it. Snip it off. It's not doing anything anyway. An old pair of snipperonis. Get off of there. And boom, new speaker. Beautiful. So do the other side. Let's pull apart that cluster and get that old this old radio out of here. All right, so we got those speakers in. So we just got to pull this bezel off, and let's see if we get this radio out of here. So on Fred, my 81C10, I put the radio underneath there, so I didn't want to cut up the dash, but this one's pretty sweet because this 89's got this big old cutout dash already. Pretty sweet. Oh, I guess you can't get any easier than that. So let's look at this thing. The date installed and dealer. But they didn't write anything on it. I'll be right back. Okay, so I got the radio all fitted up. That took like 5 minutes. Found the right brackets, bolted that one on there, bolted that one on there. I made up the little harness. We're good to go. And then this one's not used, that little piggy. And then this is for the antenna trigger, so we're not using that one. Fits right in. Look at, there's like nothing to it, and it weighs like 3 ounces. Let's get this baby all hooked up. So these happy little clips, so they tapped off of this for something. That one lock in there. The center critter. End critter. Where's that other little critter? Here we are. Hopefully this goes together. There we go. That one was a little child-proof. Okay, so that's it. Let's tuck these babies back in here. And it even lines up like it grew there. Well, we're guess that's it. Well, it lights up like it should. That's a good sign. They had one of those check engine delete buttons. You take a piece of black tape and put over it. That's awesome. That's another thing that doesn't work anymore, the speedometer. That conveniently croaked on the way home. And there it is. Radio is installed. Next mission, let's do this dash pad. I'm really anxious to get this pad on, so let's go. We gotta first clean this up. So we're gonna cut all this off with a razor knife, vacuum it all up. And then the instructions just say to use silicone. We're gonna clean this good, of course. And then they give you a tube of silicone. We're gonna silicone it on and let's hope it works out all right. So like I said, I gotta cut all these like high spots out, they said. So I'm just gonna cut out this crispified vinyl. So they said if you don't, it'll be like all lumps in there. So just gonna kind of cut it all out. Ooh, it's like oh my goodness. It's like fried chicken or something. I don't know, what is that? It's like a tater chip. That's what it's more like, a tater chip. Texas sun, baby. Oh yeah, it's a Survivor, it's nice. Don't trust a used car salesman. Crunch all these down, crunchy, crunchy, crunchy. Then we'll vacuum it all up. Make sure it's nice and clean. This piece. Oh, nice. I guess we're just trying to get those curled up lips out of here so it doesn't poke through. Let's hope it goes on nice. I think that's good enough. I'm just gonna vacuum this up and give it a good cleaning. And then let's get to gluing this dash pad on and keep our fingers crossed. Smell like Sprayway.
Yeah, Sprayway smells good.
It does. They should make Christmas trees that smell like Sprayway. I'm gonna send them an email telling them they need to make Sprayway air fresheners.
Okay. And then as a suggestion.
There you go. Please send them to Forget Acres. So this is the old Coverl Dash. So the first one that came in, the whole thing was crushed. People just don't care. But this one, we opened it up and we peeked at it, and it looked nice. So let's pull it out. Show you what we got going on here. And the neat thing with these things is they actually make them to order. I thought that was pretty cool. Is you order it and you spit it out. So today's February 13th. This baby was made on 2/7/24. Yeah, right there, they wrote on it with a little marker, paint pen thingy. But yeah, made to order. Thought that was pretty cool. There's the silicone instructions. We're gonna read that in a second. But look at it. And when you match them up, like the color's almost exact. And it's a pretty, pretty hard plastic, so it should cover up those holes that we butchered in pretty well. Let me just put this off to the side. We'll read the instructions. I don't want to do anything wrong. Then we'll get it installed. So let me read a little bit here. So I don't know if you can see this. White line depicts silicone placement. So basically around all the groovages and the whole perimeter, we got to put silicone. Let's do it. We're going to test fit it just to make sure, and then we'll get the silicone in and install this baby. Ready, kid? Ready to do this?
Yeah, you need me to carry it?
Yeah. Need some help. It's pretty heavy. It weighs like 13.6 ounces. We're gonna go try it on in the dash here. Test fit, take one. Look at that color, it's like a perfect match. Not for nothing, but that's freaking awesome. Holy cow. Will that push in there, kiddo? There it is. Wow. And actually, I mean, if you didn't know that was like a dash cover thing, holy macaroni, this thing is awesome. So we just gotta do a little push in here. So we'll have to tape that in place. And then we'll wedge, like they said, we'll cut some cardboard first. Just wedge some cardboard up here and put some weights on here. That's amazing. It's amazing, Grace. All right, let's take it back out. We'll cut some cardboard and glue it in place. Pop it into place and glue it down. You just gotta glue it down just like you would a bathroom vanity. Oh, yeah, I'll break it now. There it is. How's that go? Will that pop in there? To come around and work it a little. I think I may just need to give it a little push there. And that's it. Just gotta tape it up and let it glue there. I think that's all that is. So the driver's side looks flipping awesome. So I'm just gonna get some tape. So I just got my silicone and I ran a good bead right on the top here, and I'm just gonna push that up there and put a whole bunch of masking tape to hold it in place. Let it dry. So I grabbed some of this tin knockers tape. This stuff tends to really bite really well, so I'll see if this holds a little bit better than that masking tape. The nice thing about this stuff is it tends not to leave any sort of residue either. Mucho bettero. Yep. That's all in there nice too. A little extra there for good luck. See if I can get a couple of wedgeronis on this side. There, that's beautiful. That's in there good, that's in there good, that's in there good. I think we're good. We're gonna leave this for tonight. We'll come back and check on this in the morning, see how it looks and close things out. Next though, we gotta hop on these mirrors real quick. I'll show you what we got for these mirrors. Pretty fancy. So for this magic trick, you might think I was living under a rock, but I found replacement glass that you just stick on the mirrors. And I was about to throw these away. These are the original mirrors from Fred, our 81 C10. And we're actually gonna be working on that more soon here. So I'm just gonna clean these things up. We grew up on the farm using this Sprayway for everything, so it's just kind of a natural. Let's just clean these up. These are nice factory GM ones. I can't believe I was gonna chuck them. So it comes with these new glass panels. Look at that. Yeah, you can see yourself. That is so cool. We're gonna put this fancy double back tape Just stick it right over that old one. These things were like $8, so cheap way out to get some nice new glass when you're doing something silly like I did. Voila, instant new glass. That's pretty cool. Hopefully they stay on there. I had ruined these glass by not covering them when I was doing body work, and I was grinding and scraped them all up. Like $1 million. Don't tell anybody, nobody will ever know. All right, let's go get these babies installed. All right, we got the mirrors off, and I just wanted to show this to you. See, they had repainted this once before, so they repainted the original paint scheme from the conversion place. And just kind of painted around the mirror. If you're doing a paint job like this, don't you think you'd take the mirror off? Or is that just me? I don't know, it's crazy. But let's get this mirror on. I got the other side on. And then we're gonna wrap it up for tonight. And tomorrow morning, we'll check out the dash, see how it came out. All right, let's get this mirror on and we can call it quits. Voila, new mirrors installed. Look at that, it's a thing of beauty. Those are Fred's old mirrors. Old Fred the farm truck. I got this one on. It's got the normal mirror, and this is what was on there. Now what's up with that, like, crooked, bent, see them? See the difference? Someone fill me in? I don't know what the difference is. I've never seen one with that weird thingamajiggy like that. I don't know. All right, we're gonna wrap it up for tonight. We will catch you in the morning. We'll see how this dash comes out. Hopefully it dries nice and comes out good. We'll see you shortly. See ya in about a minute. All right, tomorrow, bye. Let's go, let's see what we got here. I'm super anxious to see how this looks once we get all this tape off of here and make sure it all stays. So I put this tin knockers tape on here. A little mascaroni tape. This was the one that was Papa Doodling. And it's still got a little, but I put a lot of silicone in there. See, I guess I gotta, is it not dry? Well, it's been drying overnight. I think I'm gonna put some more silicone in there and then just re-glue it. Take my spectacles off of here. Look at this though. It is mint. That glued down nice. But look at this. I'm telling you, I'm sold. Like, I think this is better than, this is better by far than the LMC dash pad. Look at that thing. I mean, it looks like a new dash pad. You can't even tell that's covering over the edge. Look at that thing. I don't know, guys. I'm telling you, I love it. I think it's super cool. Way better than that other thing. It fits. Let's go check out the other side real quick. Look at that bad dog. I mean, the fit is beautiful. Fits around. Get this one out of here. Look at that. Man, it's awesome. That is super cool. Oh, one last thing we got to do. Ready for this one? Here we go. Baby, I got a rearview mirror again. Nice. Let me know what you think of this Coverl dash pad. I really love it. I think it's awesome. Let's go. I think that's it. Definitely a winner. I'm calling it a winner. Well, gang, we're going to call this a wrap for this phase of Duke the Suburban's rejuvenation. So we got the radiator fixed, the tail lights, we got the spark plugs changed, we got the radio in, we got the Coverl dash pad in, we got the new mirrors in. I think that's pretty good. I think that's enough for now. But now we got to pick it up. We got to fix the steering. So that's going to be the next adventure. We got to fix this steering so the whole thing ain't wandering all over the road. Oh yeah, look at the sexy plate. Yeah, I love it. So we got the cool plate on there. So hey, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. We're getting super close to that like impossible 1,000 mark, but we're getting there. Hope you all enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the next episode on fixing up Duke the Suburban. And we got some stuff to do on Fred soon. So we got to get on that because it's time to be running with these things. And after that, we got to get this thing closer to earth. But we got to get it running and mechanically sound first. And I can go see Mr. Warren about this. We still got to clean it, wax it. We'll get there. We'll see you on the next one, folks. Y'all take care. Bye. Doofus. Might as well call him Doofus, just like Doofus.